Welcome to the sanctuary of Swiss chocolate making, where cutting-edge automation meets the timeless art of culinary excellence in a symphony of high-tech precision. We begin our journey in a world of absolute purity, where the finest raw materials meet the most advanced technology ever designed for gourmet production. Every masterpiece starts with a single seed. Here, thousands of premium cocoa beans arrive, ready to be scrutinized by the unblinking eyes of modern science. Advanced optical sensors and laser scanners analyze every individual bean, measuring moisture, density, and size to ensure only the highest quality specimens move forward. In a split second, powerful air jets deflect any bean that doesn't meet our rigorous standards, leaving only the perfect foundation for our dark chocolate. All of the selected beans enter ultrasonic cleaning vats, where high-frequency waves remove every trace of impurity without damaging the delicate structure of the cocoa itself. This is Phase 1. The selection, a process so precise that it guarantees the consistent excellence that Swiss chocolate is famous for around the entire world. Data drives our passion. Every batch is tracked and logged, ensuring that we can trace the journey of every bean from the farm to the final bar. The automation is seamless, a choreographed dance of machinery designed to handle these precious ingredients with the utmost care and surgical precision at every step. While robots do the heavy lifting, our expert technicians oversee every detail, blending human intuition with the raw power of 21st century industrial computing power. As the beans enter the roasting chamber, we transition from the cold light of selection to the warm embrace of heat and developing chocolate aromas. Phase 2 begins with roasting, and the temperature is controlled to within a fraction of a degree, slowly unlocking the complex chemical precursors of chocolate flavor. As the heat penetrates, the shells become brittle and start to crack, releasing a rich, nutty scent that begins to fill the entire roasting facility. Next is winnowing. Powerful air currents separate the light, papery husks from the dense, flavorful cocoa nibs that hold the true essence of the dark chocolate. These nibs are the heart of our creation, pure, intense, and packed with the antioxidants and minerals that make high-quality dark chocolate a true superfood. The transformation continues as the nibs are fed into the primary grinders, ready to be crushed into a liquid state for the very first time. The intense friction of the stones breaks down the cellular structure of the cocoa, releasing the natural fats, known as cocoa butter, into a thick liquor. This stage is where the soul of the chocolate is born. And the combination of heat and mechanical energy creates the foundation for the luxury to follow. Precision timing is everything. A few seconds too long or a few degrees too hot could ruin the delicate balance of the bean's natural flavor profile. Every part of the process is optimized. The discarded shells are often repurposed, ensuring a sustainable cycle that honors the entire fruit of the cocoa tree. The resulting cocoa liquor is 100% pure chocolate. It is intense, bitter, and incredibly aromatic, awaiting the refining touch of our master chocolatiers and machines. As we conclude the roasting phase, the essence of the cocoa has been liberated, set free to become a part of our premium dark chocolate symphony. Phase 3. Refining and conching. This is where we transform raw intensity into a silk-like texture that melts perfectly on the palate of the connoisseur. Heavy steel and granite rollers grind the chocolate particles down to less than 20 microns, far smaller than the human tongue can perceive as individual grains. Then comes the conching. For hours or even days, the chocolate is kneaded and aerated in large heated tanks to develop its final sophisticated flavor profile. To reach the perfect viscosity, pure cocoa butter is added. Our robots measure this addition to the milligram, ensuring every batch has the same luxurious mouthfeel. A touch of natural bourbon vanilla is introduced, adding a subtle layer of complexity that rounds out the bold bitterness of the high-percentage cocoa solids. This long, slow process allows unwanted acidic notes to evaporate, leaving behind only the rich, deep fruitiness and roasted depth of the premium Swiss blend. Watch the texture change. What started as a coarse paste has now become a fluid ribbon of dark gold, gleaming with a promise of absolute indulgence. Quality control is constant. Our experts check the particle size and flavor development at regular intervals, ensuring the conching process is performing its magic correctly. Technology provides the data, but tradition guides the process. We use digital monitoring to maintain the exact conditions required for the perfect chemical transformation. The constant motion and heat work together to coat every tiny cocoa and sugar particle in a thin film of cocoa butter, creating a velvet sensation. Once the conching is complete, the chocolate is pumped through a network of temperature-controlled pipes ready for the next critical stage of its evolution. The result is a liquid that looks more like silk than food. This is the hallmark of premium Swiss dark chocolate: total, uncompromised smoothness and depth. Automation ensures that the labor-intensive conching process is executed with a level of consistency that would be impossible for even the most skilled human alone. Every drop of this liquid represents hours of careful processing. It is now ready to be tempered, the science that gives chocolate its final structure. In this room, time and technology have worked together to refine the wild energy of the cocoa bean into a sophisticated, smooth, and world-class ingredient. Phase 4. Tempering. This is the science of crystallization, the hidden magic that gives premium dark chocolate its characteristic snap and brilliant mirror-like shine. We carefully manipulate the temperature, cooling and heating the liquid in a precise sequence to encourage the formation of stable, Form 5 cocoa butter crystals. The chocolate must be tempered perfectly. Without this step, it would be dull, soft, and prone to blooming. But when correct, it becomes a culinary diamond. Inside these pipes, the chocolate is under constant movement and thermal stress, forcing the molecules into the perfect alignment required for a high-end finish. The laser diagnostics monitor the stream in real time, detecting the slightest variation in crystal structure before the chocolate even reaches the molding station for final shaping. Even with advanced sensors, we still perform manual tests. The way the chocolate sets on a cold surface tells an expert everything they need to know. At the molecular level, we are building a lattice of fats that will lock in the flavor and ensure a clean break when the bar is snapped. The system reacts instantly to any change, maintaining the sweet spot of tempering, regardless of the ambient conditions in the factory or the batch size. This is where chemistry meets engineering. A perfect temper is what separates a standard snack from a piece of luxury dark chocolate art. Every detail matters. The stability of the tempered chocolate ensures that the flavor remains fresh and the texture remains crisp for the entire shelf life. Ready and perfectly conditioned, the chocolate now moves to the molding phase. It is where it will finally take the iconic shape of a Swiss masterpiece. Success in tempering is a result of absolute control. With the data confirmed, we proceed to give this liquid gold its final solid form. The transformation is nearly complete. The liquid is now a tempered, sophisticated essence, ready to be molded into the world's most desired dark chocolate bars. Phase 5. Molding and cooling. The liquid chocolate is now portioned with absolute precision into custom molds designed for the perfect tasting experience. Our volumetric depositors ensure that every single bar contains the exact weight of chocolate, down to the last milligram, for perfect consistency across every batch. The molds pass over a vibration table. This high-frequency shaking removes any trapped air bubbles, ensuring a solid, dense structure without any internal imperfections. As the air escapes, the surface settles into a flawless, flat plane, reflecting the high standards of Swiss craftsmanship in every single square of the bar. The chocolate then enters the cooling tunnel. Here, a carefully controlled environment of chilled air begins the final stage of solidification and crystallization. The cooling is gradual. If it were too fast, the chocolate would crack. If it were too slow, the temper would be lost. Precision is key. As the temperature drops, the cocoa butter crystals lock together, creating the hard, brittle structure that makes high-quality dark chocolate so satisfying to eat. Automation monitors the progress at every centimeter, ensuring that the cooling curve is followed exactly, resulting in a perfect finish every single time. This tunnel is the final gate. Once the bars emerge from the cold, they are no longer a liquid ingredient, but a finished luxury product. A gentle mechanical tap is all it takes. Perfectly tempered chocolate shrinks slightly as it sets, without allowing it to release from the mold with ease. Behold the result, a solid block of dark elegance, with sharp edges and a flawless surface that reflects light like a polished gemstone. The bars are handled with soft-touch robotic grippers, ensuring that the beautiful, glossy surface remains untouched and pristine for the consumer's first look. Final human inspection ensures that our technology has achieved its goal. Only the most perfect bars are allowed to proceed to the final packaging stage. The final phase is packaging. We seal our masterpiece in protective foil to preserve the delicate aromas and keep the chocolate fresh and crisp. The branding is as premium as the product. Golden labels in high-quality paper wrap each bar, signaling the luxury that waits within the package. For our most exclusive collections, we use elegant wooden boxes, creating an unboxing experience that matches the sophisticated flavor of our 85% cocoa blend. Listen to that snap. Well, it is the definitive sound of a perfect temper and high cocoa content, the signature of a truly world-class dark chocolate. Inside, the structure is flawless. No air pockets, no grains, just a solid, dense concentration of the world's finest cocoa and traditional Swiss expertise. The experience is unparalleled. As it melts, layers of flavor unfold, from initial roasted notes to a deep, fruity finish that lingers elegantly on the palate. This is the result of our symphony, a perfect blend of automation, science, and culinary passion, all working together in this state-of-the-art Swiss facility. From a raw bean to a golden-wrapped masterpiece, we have respected every step of the journey to bring you the ultimate expression of dark chocolate. Now, these bars are ready to travel the world, carrying with them the legacy of Swiss quality and the precision of our advanced manufacturing technology. We take pride in every gram we produce. This logo stands as a guarantee of purity, sustainability, and the highest standards in the global chocolate industry. Our symphony of technology and taste concludes here, but the legacy of every bar lives on in the delight of chocolate lovers around the globe. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Experience the perfection of 85% Swiss cocoa, where every bite is a masterpiece of dark chocolate art.